back to Stacie Stitches. I'm Stacie. This is Flosstube episode number 45. Today is May 1st, 2023, and if you're a new viewer coming by to see what's going on here on this channel, you will find some cross stitch and some shop news about my online shop. And if you're a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and checking out what I've been working on. So I do these videos around the 1st and the 15th of the month, and I found that that is my sweet spot. So I have enough stitching to show you, and I'm not stressing to get a video up every week because I don't think I'd be able to do that. So let's get into the stitching. I've got a fabulously finished object for you. I've been holding on to this for a little bit because it was part of the fabulously finished kit that we started in April. If you are familiar with the Tea Time palette that X Stitch the Rainbow was doing, the finishing kit was inspired by that. So here is my finish. It's a little pin cushion. So it just comes off just like that. I didn't glue it down in case I wanted to use the mug. Oh, it's upside down. But this is Topsy Turvy Teacup from Counting Puddles. I stitched it on an 18 count, I think it's Raspberry Latte from Grace Notes Fabrics. So you just plopped it right on top there. Look like that. So I thought this was a cute way to kick off the finishing kit club. So in the finishing kit though, there were also some pins from Lady Dot Creates and some other little goodies in there, but it was inspired by the Tea Time palette. I'm really off today, so don't mind me, but it's finished. So I have to either figure out if I'm just gonna glue that down. Am I ever really gonna use that cup because I have a ton of mugs, or am I just gonna glue that down? So that was my fabulously finished item for this video. But I've also been stitching on a lot of other things, so let's get to it. Jessie of Jessie Marie does stuff called the Whip Go numbers for May, and the May Whip Go numbers, you know what, I didn't even pull out the other, oh yeah, it's right here. So for May, what was called for me was the December Cottage of the Month, which I did get a start on over the weekend. And I'm about halfway done, maybe a little more than halfway, using all the called for flosses, I think, except 2 of the browns I didn't have, so I just substituted from my stash. And then I haven't started this yet, but well, I'll just leave this for I'll leave it for plans. I'll leave it for plans, never mind. So I'm stitching this on a 28 count mushroom Lugana. It's turning out really pretty. I messed up somewhere along here, and these are not spaced the way they're supposed to, but if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't have known. So I worked on that. I finished Batter Up from Little House Needleworks. And I stitched this on 32 count antique ivory Belfast linen from, I'm thinking it's a Witchelt. And I did my own color conversion with all classic Colorworks threads. So it's finished. It looks so good. So I probably won't do anything with this until we get to Tennessee, because this is going to go on Danny's baseball wall of fame that we will make when we get up there, with all his baseball pictures and memorabilia and all that stuff. But it's finished. So I'm really happy with the progress I'm making on whittling down my whips. That was one of the things that's been in the works for a while. Let's see, what else did I finish? Oh, I can't show you this one. But in this pretty bag is my spring exchange piece for Carrie, of three trail stitchers. But I think she watches, so I don't want to show what's in here. But when I finish that and Carrie gets it, I will show that to you. Another chart that I pulled out. Oh, and there was one other one, but I left it somewhere else. I worked on my Stitch Witch again, but all I did was finish her skirt, which is just more black stitching. But I pulled out Welcome from Hands On Design. This was this is an exclusive chart to Welcome Stitchery in Blue Earth, Minnesota. So I pulled that out. I only had like a minuscule start on it, but I ended up finishing it. So this was a kit. So I used all of the kit floss, the kit fabric. I think this is dirty linen, 36 count, 32 count. This was a beast. It was a lot of brown. But I think it turned out cute. So that was another finish. You guys, I got a lot of finishes done, didn't I? But that's all I worked on. And my Stitch Witch, which I didn't bring to you. So that was my stitching since we last chatted. Let me pull up my notes here. But I believe we had a random act of, so what did I do? Stitch Witch, which I forgot to bring you. Batter Up, I showed. Mystery Stitching, I can't show you. Welcome from Hands On Design. December Cottage and Topsy Turvy Tea. So that was all the stitching that I've done. So last video on the 15th is when I announced the random acts of kindness. So if you would like to receive a random act of kindness, be sure you tune in to the videos on the 15th of the month, which is when I will be announcing the random act of kindness. So last video, this is the random act of kindness from last video. One of them was Strawberry Gathering. You were to use the secret word berry. And congratulations to Meredith Lewis. I'll be popping this in the mail. You are the winner of this chart. You will be the recipient of this chart and our new 3.5 inch pattern keeper or line keeper or marker or however you want to put it. So I will pop that in the mail to you, Meredith. And then our lucky recipient of the springtime chart and 3.5 inch line marker, where you had to use the secret word blossom, is Joanne Seeger. Congratulations, Joanne. I will get this in the mail to you. Thank you for filling out the random act of kindness form, which is a Google form you can find in the links below. If you'd like to participate in a random act of kindness, please be sure to fill out that form and check in with me around the 15th when I will be announcing another random act of kindness. So yes, please be sure to fill out the form if you would like to be the recipient of a rack. Plans. So Whipco plans. I need to finish the December Cottage for May. And then the other item that was called was the 2018 Wee Santa. So I'll have to get this finished as the other Whipco call for May. I will also need to finish up my smalls exchange, which I'm done stitching. I just have to FFO it. I just don't know how I'm going to do it. I have a few ideas of what I'm going to do. So I'm hoping to get that done. But my big thing for May, besides my whip go, is patriotic stitching. So the hashtag patriotic May stitching, I will be stitching on, I'll be starting 3 new charts in May. I haven't figured out the third one, but the first one is Party Like It's 1776. I will be starting that today. If you'd like to hop on this as a start along, you can use the hashtag patriotic May stitching or hashtag Party Like It's 1776 SAL for Sal. Start along. And then I'm also so excited because this just came in the mail today, and I will be kitting it up and starting it next week. This is E Pluribus Unum from Jan Hicks Creates. I got to take it out of the bag because it's beautiful. Now, I don't think, not that I don't think, I know I'm not going to be stitching the E Pluribus Unum part. I'm going to take that off, and I'm just going to stitch the flag. I love this so much. When Jan sent the email out, I emailed her back right away and just told her how much I love this chart and how beautiful I thought it was, and I can't wait to stitch it. It's actually not as big as I thought. I mean, it's still pretty big. It's 114 by 171, but I thought I was going to do it on 40 count, but that would only make it like 6 by 9, and I think I want it a little bigger, so I might do it on a 18 count or even a 16 count or a 36 or a 32 count. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to pull my fabrics and see what colors I want to use. Now, there are a lot of colors. It's deceptively a lot more color than you think. There are a lot of different shades of red and pink in there. But I love that. So this is also part of my haul for this week, and this is also in the shop if you want to go pick up a copy yourself. It is there for you. So is the Party Like It's 1776. Is in there for you. I also need to figure out, one, am I going to participate in the StitchCon Smalls Exchange? And if I am, what am I going to stitch for it? Any thoughts? My other friends who are going to StitchCon, are you participating in the Smalls Exchange? I did last year and the year before, so I just have to, I'm running out of time, so I got to figure that out like this month if I'm going to do it or not. So, thoughts? Any thoughts? Let me know. Let's move on to, let's talk some shop. So, if you are a subscriber to this channel, you know that I shoot out a weekly shop update video showing you everything that comes in. And every week I will be adding new to the shop. They might not necessarily be new designs, but they are new to my shop. If I get a request from someone and they say, oh, I really like this chart, I don't want to just buy one, because if one person likes it, maybe there's more than one. So I usually tend to buy 3 of them. So that's another thing. If there's something out there that you want and you can't find, let me know. I will try to hunt it down for you if it's available. This month, patriotic stitching, select charts, patriotic charts are on sale 25% off. You can find that by filtering by theme, either using 4th of July or Americana or both. And the discount is taken at checkout. So that is running through May 31st. If you'd like to load up on some patriotic charts. The only one that I think that is not on sale is the new one that I just got from Jan. So that won't be in the sale. But I've also been adding new clearance items almost every day. So be sure to check out the clearance section, because maybe you'll find something in there that you like. There's a lot of holiday charts that are on clearance, because we know probably in another month or so, or around July, we will see new holiday charts coming out. Um, Finishing Kit Club. If you would like to be in the Finishing Kit Club, which is when you get a bunch of stuff to finish a project, it doesn't have to be specific. It's not specific to a particular chart. It is just a theme. So it's a bi-monthly club. It's a subscription service. Bi-monthly, you will receive a finishing kit with a fat quarter of fabric, embellishments like ribbons, other trims like chenille, either pins or charms or other accoutrement, as well as like this past one had foam core so that you could finish it with the foam core. But that is a bi-monthly club. So the next box ships in June, invoiced on June 1st, shipping on or around June 15th. There are still some spots available. I'm capping it at 20 boxes because I want to give whomever small craftsperson I'm working with the time to complete and put together the box. So if you're interested in that, there's a link to sign up below as well. There's also a link on my website. If you go to the homepage on the website, it is below the collections of items for sale. Also, some exciting news. I placed my first order with Classic Colorworks, so I will start carrying Classic Colorworks threads if that is something that interests you. I'm throwing around the idea of starting a floss club too, but there's so many out there, so I'm not sure that I'm going to do that. Tell me what you think about that. Always tell me what you think. I did make a few purchases since our last chat. Like I said, I got the E Pluribus Unum, and I also was on Facebook and got some fabric from Volcano Stitching in their spring palette. It's 32 count even weave. This is the yellow and orange, lavender. There we go, that's better. I gotta stay away from that light. Lavender, a green, a minty green, and a blue. So I thought they were just really pretty pieces of fabric. She was selling them as a pack, so I was like, yeah, sure, let's do it. And that's it. If you aren't here for personal chat, you can log off for now, and I will catch you next time. Otherwise, I will move into life updates, personal things that are going on. I just want to say thank you to everyone who sent their well wishes of support after finding out that the career I've had for the last 15 years is going away, and now I'm in a position where I'm going to have to find a new gig. You know, I love Stacie Stitches Creative Studio. However, that is not going to pay my medical insurance. So, I will be, or I'm not actively, because I have 6 months before I really, or not 6 months anymore, but probably August is when middle August, beginning of September will be when I'm really pounding the pavement to find a new job, preferably remote, because we are still moving forward with our move to Tennessee. I do not want this to hinder that plan. So I've been working on my resume. I've been checking to see what's out there, and I think I'll be okay. I think there's going to be a few tribulations because the job that I'm currently in now, I have unlimited vacation time, which has been nice. So not very many companies offer that, so that might be the stickler that gets me. Also this week I've been recovering. I have a condition where I get multiple cysts and growths. So this past week I had a cyst removal behind my neck. So I've been recuperating from that. But other than that, everything's going okay. I'm still a little on the, you know, the downside. I'm looking forward to getting to a retreat to visit with my girlies and spend some time with them. That'll be good for, it'll be a nice boost in my, like a serotonin hit. I don't know. Baseball season is fastly ending. We start our end of season tournament tomorrow night, so it's double elimination. Brian and I were funny talking about it today, and we were like, we're ready for baseball season to be over. Not entirely, because this season has been amazing, especially for Daniel's self-esteem. But the team that we're playing tomorrow, we really want to beat. So we'd really like to beat them tomorrow. And, you know, end the season on a high note. We didn't have very many wins this season, but the kids have grown so much. I'm so proud of them. And we have the Rays game this weekend. So we are going to see the Tampa Bay Rays on Sunday with his baseball team and some family friends, which will be a nice experience. And then in about 3 weeks, Daniel will be done school for the summer. So his last day is May 26th. And then we'll be in full-on summertime mode, which will be good. We're planning a summer trip to Tennessee so we can show Danny the town. We are also on that trip. So we'll be heading to Pennsylvania for 4th of July like we do every year. But on our return, we're bringing my niece back with me. She's 12. So she'll be coming to Tennessee with us. We're going to take in a collegiate Appalachian League collegiate game, which is like minor MLB support. It's, you know, sponsored by Major League Baseball and USAA. So we are going to take in 2 baseball games because tickets are super cheap. They're like less than $10 a piece, but the games are so fun. We've been to one, and it's sort of like Savannah Banana-ish. So Savannah Bananas, they do their own thing. It's called Banana Ball, which is like a riff on baseball, but their team actually does play in a real league with real games as well. So that's about it, I think. This is a short one today. I'm not super motivated to do this video today. I'm still, you know, on the downswing of this whole job thing, but I'm getting there. With the support of my friends and, of course, Brian, always my #1 cheerleader. I couldn't thank him enough. But I think I'll leave it at that for this time. So until next time, let's quit bitching and just get stitching. Bye!